just spend. Make our own, we don't follow the trends. Hundred on our own expense. Only live once, so we so. Let's take, don't miss. Pour 'em all out, then reload it. More drinks, more sips, more time getting spent on text. More things that I gotta confess. Let's be honest for once and own it. Lose ourselves and live in the moment. When they doubt, we just show them. Private plane, we just flown in. That's all anybody's ever said about me. And yeah, I like to cut loose, too. You might think I chose this way of living now, but it chose me. You can hear me coming with a 6-2 humming. Guns N' Roses bumping through a 12 in the floor. I don't need me nothing but a spot out in the country. I smile when they say that I ain't me anymore. Ain't a thing changed around here but the money. You try to mix it up, but let me tell you something. Same in my Dixie, same rowdy bunch with me. I'll be laid up in the dirt before you ever take it from me. So take the boy out the truck, take the boy out the mud, put him up in a PJ, he'll still try to get them 40 stuck. So line him up, turn it up and keep it running. Say whatever you want, but I'm anything but new to country. Without a doubt, I've been around. Yeah, everybody knows my name when I show up now. And I've been from New York to LA and every place in between, but they don't do it like we do it in my hometown. Ain't a thing changed around here but the same rowdy bunch with me. I'll be laid up in the dirt before you ever take it from me. So take the boy out the truck.
In between the cities of Dallas and Fort Worth, it's Arlington, Texas, host to the grand mecca of football, AT&T Stadium, the home of the Cowboys. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Green Bay Packers and the Dallas Cowboys. Mike Tirico, along with my partner Greg Olson, it's Will Lutz, the kicker, who gets this started. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Here we go, shot! Three!
McBride is the motion man. And his initial touch, good for a couple. It'll be second down.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
Hold it six. Seven Pirates, six the Eagles, 70 Rangers, Cowboy 80, 79 Broncos, 60 Bobcats.
From the gun, here's Ward. A short one here, caught by McBride. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
70 Timberwolves.
3rd down. That's to the rookie, the 5th rounder.
Come Come on. Cougar 19. Panther 11. Panther 11. Cub 19. Cub 19.
Here's Ward. Forced to his right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
That's out quickly to Mitchell. And he'll get about 8 yards as he's ushered out of bounds. It'll set up third down.
Gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 1.
Ready? Panther 60. Panther 60. Ready?
They'll try and run here with Spears. And he will have a Packers first down. They're able to convert by plenty on 3rd and 1.
That's good.
An early test here for that offensive line, and they come through. They're going to have to continue to find space in the ground game for their running backs to continue to move the chain. So, nice job there. Give them a lot of credit. Now the question is...
And he'll take this one in. Luke McCaffrey. Touchdown, Green Bay. That his first touchdown this year.
And this is certainly what they've wanted to do all season long, and it's a huge reason, Mike, for this winning streak. Their ability to jump teams early and play with a lead. Everything is so much easier for the coach, for the offense, for the defense. Playing with a lead in the NFL is the ultimate position to be in.
After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. On the return, this is Strong. Get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
Williams going to throw on the first play. Forced out wide. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
The pass protection's been a little bit shaky at times, and that was the case there. And even though they're not going to go down for allowing a sack, it was allowing the pressure that ultimately prevented that pass from being completed.
Here's the first carry for Tank Bigsby. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10.
That's good for a Cowboys first down.
He'll stay on the ground and stay with Bigsby. And he works past the 40, taken down after a gain of 7. Now it looks like we have an injured Packer player on the field. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. From the 41, here's 2nd and 3. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. He'll complete this one to Rashad Bateman. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. A gain there of 27 yards.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
Here's Williams on 1st and 10. That one's complete. It's Tank Bigsby. And he's in! Tank Bigsby. Touchdown, Dallas.
Really nice job there by the receiver, understanding what to do after you secure the catch and the ability to target him in the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. If you can hit them in stride and be accurate with the ball, there is a lot of green grass to pick up yards after the catch, and he's able to take this one all the way into the end zone for 6.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Play action. Ward. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
To throw on 2nd down is Ward. At left side, that's the tight end, McBride. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. 14 on the pickup. Good for a Green Bay 1st down.
A gain of 14. And the Packers
Cowboys,
1st down.
19.
Shotgun snap for Ward. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
And while the play results in an incompletion, I think these are the type of decisions from a young quarterback that you're okay with. If the play's not there, if you don't feel good, throw the ball away, don't turn it over, and let's live for the next play call.
70, hot 70.
The motion man here is Mitchell. Again, it's Ward. Flush to his right. Trying to make a play out of the pocket. Couldn't do it. It's intercepted. And the Cowboys are going to take possession. They've got it at their own 42.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is, how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again?
Open man, that's Bateman downfield. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. How about 25 yards to start the drive? 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
A run. It's Bigsby. Ooh, well, now you see it, now you don't. Good juke move there, and a gain of 6.
Brought down at the 26. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd down and 3. To throw is Williams. Now a screen set up for Bigsby. And they'll whistle him down, but not before it picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7.
And the Cowboys 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Vegas! What is up?
Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4.
What is it on?
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it to the pylon. He's in. Down Cowboys. That's his 2nd touchdown tonight. Well, they were not hiding anything there. The quarterback takes off, and Greggy takes it the distance for the touchdown.
And this was a run from the jump, Mike. There was no disguising anything. There was 10 guys blocking and 1 guy running, and in this case, it's the quarterback taking it in for 6.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Let's go.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete, and he's very close to a first down. He's out after a pickup of 9.
10 yards on the pickup.
The motion man here is Mitchell. So we are through 1 here on Sunday Night Primetime. It's the Cowboys with the early edge. We're back to Arlington in a moment. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches.
Come on.
They'll put a receiver in motion right. Now it's Ward. Here comes the screen to Spears. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play.
The best defenders can just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right. It's exactly the case here. Great job getting to the back and taking him down for a loss.
From the gun on 3rd down, Ward. He's got a man. That's Horton. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant, and once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
Throw right side, pulled in by Mitchell. And it'll be taken down after a gain of 9, and 3rd down. I'm out.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 2.
Here we go. Shot.
He'll get this out to the left flat. And he will get into the end zone. Alec Pierce. Touchdown, Packers.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. 2 guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
So back to level after the touchdown. In time for the kickoff. On the return, this is strong. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Williams. Moving outside the pocket. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. First time he's caught a ball here tonight, and it is good for a first down.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
Throwing on first down, it's Williams. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
Quarterback's lucky on that one, Mike, that ball ended up just harmlessly falling to the ground. It was that initial pressure that got to him that forced the errant throw, and fortunately for this offense, that ball didn't end up going the other way.
A run up the middle with Bigsby. He'll burrow his way forward for a couple. Darian Porter in on the stop.
46-yard line. A 2-yard pickup.
Third, they need 8. From the shotgun, it's Williams. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. 11 yards on the pass there. First down, Cowboys.
And while it ultimately worked out for him this time, Mike, this is not a throw he wants to make a habit of because that was risky. When he threw it, I thought that ball was being picked. I think he got away with one here, results in a big pickup and get a fresh set of downs.
Here's a design run, and he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 9. Williams. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. It was a good idea. He didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
3rd and 9. To throw, it's Williams. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
They'll indeed go. It's Williams. And he is going to have a Cowboys 1st down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving and then some. They get the conversion with a gain of 22. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. On 1st and 10, it's Bigsby. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
Tackle made at the 16-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Here's a 2nd and 6. Throwing is Williams. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete. Trying to get it to his tight end, Brock Bowers. And it's going to be 3rd down. Now Williams. That's caught. It's the tight end, Brock Bowers. And he couldn't get free along the sideline. He's out of bounds, no gain, and it sets up 4th down.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in.
In the field goal, Lutz is back out to kick it away. For the return, it's Keyshawn Nixon. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Cowboy 80. Go.
On the ground, it's Spears to start the drive. And he'll gain about 6 there as it's up past the 35-yard line.
He was brought
second down and 3.
A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3 at the 38-yard line.
From the gun, here's Ward. A short one here, caught by McBride. Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts, and they'll stop it just over a minute remaining in this first half.
18, Pioneer. Hurt.
Ward gonna throw on 3rd and 1. Out to his right. He manages to get the throw away and completes it.
On the go, now.
15 yards.
79, 7 Pirates. Ready?
On first down, it's Ward. He'll look middle and finds McBride as tight end. That's a timeout for Green Bay. It'll be their second. It'll come with 36 ticks left on the first half clock. Come to the line now on 2nd and 2. The motion man here is Mitchell.
Ready?
Throwing again is Ward. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him. And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout as they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half.
Ready?
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. On 3rd down, they go with Spears. And this defense holding their ground. They'll stop him for no gain. 4th down, straight ahead. On 4th down, Jeremy Crawshaw is on to punt. And that one not placed as well as he had hoped. It's all the way into the end zone for a touchdown. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. For the left side, he gets that to Mooney. And it'll be marked out up at the 34-yard line. A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down.
First and 10 at the 30.
Here's Williams on 1st and 10. Moving to his right. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. And the Packers have recovered the football.
Something these running back coaches preach all the time, Mike, is you can't sacrifice the ball for additional yardage, and I think we had a case of that going here. I love the effort. I love the fight, but it can't come at the expense of the ball. Everything in football is about protecting the ball itself, and in this case, just a little bit.
And he will get into the end zone. Alec Pierce, touchdown, Green Bay. His second TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. Kicker now for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Packers move out in front by 4. It's 21-17. So, final seconds of this first half. Looks like they'll take a lead into the locker room as the kick's away. On the return, this is Strong. And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this first half. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. On the return, this is Strong. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there.
At their own 25-yard line.
Williams going to look to throw it on first down. Out wide, that's Bigsby. And he'll be run out of bounds. That's a good gain on first down. They pick up 7 yards. Here's a 2nd and 3 from the 33.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. Rolling right. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down. Here's Williams. On the run to the right. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a fourth down.
So anytime the quarterback leaves the pocket, immediately all the receivers, Mike, have to go scramble drill. Continue to work open, separate, give your quarterback somewhere to go with the ball, but give credit to the defense. They plaster on all the eligible receivers, and he has to just throw this one away.
They're going for it. Here's Williams. That's taken in.
Well, you can see the entire sideline and, frankly, the entire fan base kind of holding their breath. That decision on your own side of midfield to go for it on fourth down, had they not gotten it, it's a tough position to put your defense in, but that's a conversation for another day. The offense is going to stay on the field after the conversion, and now they got to see, can they take advantage of that aggressive play call and finish this drive with points?
And they're going to work this down inside the 45. A 19-yard pickup there. That's good for a Dallas first down.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route depth,
that is going to be pulled in. He's got it. Rashad Bateman. Touchdown, Dallas.
And this special connection between this quarterback and his receivers, it was on full display right there. Great job getting behind the defense, and then what can you say about that ball? I mean, you can't put that ball in a better spot, and with timing and accuracy like that, leads to 6.
The kick by Lutz is good. And the Cowboys extend the advantage to a field goal. It's 24-21. So now after the touchdown, Lutz is going to send this one away. We'll go ahead and just cede the touchback here. This ball over the back line. It'll come out to the 35.
Chop alert! Chop alert! Get up! Bring it!
They'll start this drive on the ground with Spears. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a first down.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
That's Pierce in motion.
19 Tiger! 19 Tiger!
Now, first down throw for Ward. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Diamador Lenore. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
I think anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, all offensive play callers fight the urge to chase those points. They tend to get a little bit over-eager. They tend to push the envelope sometimes a little too far. Those turnovers, they only make the deficit grow, not shrink. Now, there's a lot of football left, Mike. They can still get back into this. They just have to be a little bit smarter about which risks you're willing to take. Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect. Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So you can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
They need to get it to the 27th. This is third down. And that is incomplete.
great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Cowboys will extend their third quarter lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
And this one sent all the way over the back line. No fun of putting this in the landing area. So it'll come out per the new rule to the 35-yard line.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70, Mustang 19, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
On 1st and 10, Ward flush to his right. He's going to run it. And he'll wind up getting about 4 before he's shown the sideline. Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 6.
Kevin Byron, Cup 19, Cup 19.
Shotgun snap for Ward. Going for it all. That is hard. And he will score. Torrey Horton. Touchdown, Packers. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year.
Well, it seems this game is kind of getting to the point, Mike, where it's defense optional. I mean, both these teams are really just having their way with their opponent. They're going up and down the field, and after this long touchdown, yes, this is great if you're a fantasy player, but it's not so great if you're a defensive coordinator.
After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. On the return, this is Strong, and he'll be taken down right at the 20. Nine-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
They're going to start this on the ground with Bigsby. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. Give them 14 on that play. One play, 1 first down.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
And they'll have it across midfield, down at the opposing 46-yard line. Once again, it's Bigsby. Again, he finds an opening. And he will take this all the way down to the Packers' 19-yard line. That's good for 27 and a first down. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. On the ground, here's Bigsby. And this time they are ready for him. Thrown for a loss, and it's 2nd down.
The key to great defensive line play is the get-off. When that ball moves, how fast can you get off the ball and get into the backfield? That's exactly what we saw here. Quick read, react, get off the block, take him down for a loss.
On 2nd down, it's Williams. Now a screen. Here's Pollard. This one going to be sniffed out, blown up in the backfield.
We call them safeties because they're usually the last line of defense, but not here. On this play, he's up there at the line of scrimmage attacking the offense, and He takes him down for a negative play.
3rd and long. To throw is Williams. Here's a shot toward the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. Rashad Bateman. Touchdown, Cowboys. He's got another one. His 2nd touchdown of the evening. So now, with the lead up to 5, they're going to go for 2 and try to extend it out to 7. They're going to try to run it in. A dive, and he's in. The 2-point conversion is successful.
Not a real complicated breakdown needed here, Mike. In short yardage situations like that, if you have confidence in both your back and your offensive line, sometimes it's the simplest plays that have the best results.
So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. This one crushed. It's over the back line of the end zone. Touchback. And the ball's coming out to the 35. Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
On 1st and 10, it's Spears. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 40-yard line.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 5. Throwing, Ward. That's caught by Spears out of the backfield. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. 13 yards on the catch there. 1st down, Packers.
A gain of 13 yards. 1st down, Packers.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And is going to be taken down as time runs out on this 3rd quarter of play.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the Cowboys' 42-yard line.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
Here we go. Set. 60 Bison. 60 Bison.
Out of the gun, Ward. In trouble, and down he goes. The linebacker, Alex Highsmith. He's able to force the big loss on the sack, and it sets up 3rd and long.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
And it works to perfection. A double pass leading to a run into the end zone for a touchdown. So they're not level yet. A critical extra point attempt to follow. The kick is good, and that will tie this game here in the 4th quarter.
Cameron Dicker to kick off.
All even. 4th quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? On the return, this is strong. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line.
At their own 34-yard
Now it looks like we have an injured Packer player on the field. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside.
What is it, Hodge?
Throwing on 1st down, it's Williams. He's got his running back downfield, and it's complete. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
gain of 34 yards.
was a big play when they needed it the most. It's a gain of 34.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
On first and 10, it's Williams. Showing off the footwork, sliding down after a gain of 8.
Take a look at his eyes. You can see the quarterback clearly going through all of his realize there's nowhere to go with this ball. He makes the right decision and gets out of there, picks up some good yardage, and gets down on the ground.
From the 24 now, here's second and a couple. Straight ahead, it's Bigsby. Open space inside the 10. And they finally get him down, but not before he brings it to the 4-yard line. That is a gain of 20. What a chance now. First and goal coming up. Now Williams. Now a screen set up for Bigsby. And he's in. Tank Bigsby. Touchdown, Dallas. His second touchdown tonight. Greg, every touchdown counts the same, but the ones you get in the fourth quarter, they are the ones that feel a little more important.
Yeah, now that pressure shifts to your defense, your offense was able to go out and get the lead here late. Does your defense have enough left in them to get one more stop?
42, Packers 35. Will Lutz set to kick off.
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff.
The Packers take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10.
Come on. Hit. Cowboy 80.
McBride is the motion man. On first down, Ward. A short, he's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. One of his teammates there to take it back in.
So even though they avoid the turnover, this is still a play that they're going to coach hard off of. They're going to bring guys into the meeting room next week and say, hey guys, we're not always going to be so fortunate. The ball is not always going to bounce our way. Anybody who handles the ball from the center to the quarterback to any of the ball carriers, the most important aspect of team offense is protecting the ball at all costs.
It's a gain there of 26 yards.
I've always gone by the philosophy, Mike, that the pass sets up the run. And in these last two plays, that's exactly what happened. You hit them with the big pass, they adjust. You soften them up a little bit, you take advantage for the big gain on the ground.
To the left side, that's caught by Mitchell. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. They get 14 yards and set up first and goal. Sure, they're thinking about the decision after the touchdown since they're down 7. But first, they've got to get the TD. It is first down and goal. Here comes the screen to Spears. And they'll get this down to the 3, but no further. It'll be second and goal.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
Panther 60, Panther 60, 70 Timberwolves.
Spears. A second effort, and he is in. Tyjae Spears. Touchdown, Green Bay. A huge touchdown there in the fourth quarter, and now just a point away from tying the game.
And that's one of those drives, Mike, where you know your best is needed. Can you come through here late and give your team a chance? They're an extra point away from tying this thing up, and we got ourselves a ball game.
That ties the game at 42.
All even. Fourth quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? On the return, this is strong. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. And they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. From the shotgun, it's Williams. Now, deep ball for Bateman. That's caught! And he's going to be taken down inside the 40-yard line.
Both pre-snap and post-snap, this is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
Working out of the gun, here's Williams. And he'll get about 4 yards before wisely covering up.
Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous this quarterback can be, Mike, when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold him to just a short gain.
And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's third down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Important moment here, third down and 4. They'll drop to throw. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he's got another one. Hank Bixby, touchdown Dallas. 3 touchdowns for the game, his first 3 of the year. Lutz for the extra point. He knocks it through. Cowboys will go up by 7.
Makes the score Cowboys 49, Packers 42.
So the lead is 7 now here in this fourth quarter. The tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff.
The Packers take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Here's first down.
At 19, Charger, 19.
From the gun, here's Ward. Quick throw, taken in. They'll come up now for second down and 4.
Brings up second and 4 at the 41-yard line.
Here's Ward. That's caught by McBride. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
19, Charger, 19, Charger.
First and 10 at the 50-yard
Now
line.
it's Ward. Look wide. Get this one complete. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
As the saying goes, Mike, you need your big-time players to make big-time plays, and the moment doesn't get bigger than this. Find yourself down. A touchdown gives you a chance to win this thing in regulation, and I think they got a shot.
Ward to throw again. That's deep for the back of the end zone. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. This crowd, they're trying to force a false start. What noise before third and inches.
7 back, trap 50, trap 50.
Throwing again is Ward. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
Dragon 60. Here we go. Track 60.
They snap it to Ward. That's taken in, and they're going to get the first down. They were forced to go for it, and it's going to work out for them.
Ready?
That's good for a Packers first down.
Read the alert. Read the alert.
First
18 Cardinal, 18.
36-yard line.
Again, it's Ward. And that is caught on the right sideline, but it's out of bounds, says the official who was right there. Not the most accurate pass. It's incomplete, and it's second down.
Here we go. Tackle.
To the air again. Ward. That one to the sideline is over everybody. But now a penalty flag will come in. They may get him for grounding. The crowd cranking it up another notch before third and long. And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout. They get it with 19 seconds left on the clock. And the crowd a major factor now as we get to third down.
19, 18. 60 Bobcats, 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Ready.
Shotgun snap for Ward. Exiting the pocket right. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There is nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a fourth down.
18, Pioneer. Good. 70 Lions. 19 tight, 19 tight.
Back to throw is Ward. That is caught downfield by Pierce. And he's going to have a Packers first down. They convert in style there. Big play on fourth and long.
At the 26-yard line.
Gannett. Panther and left, 60 Eagles. Come back, 79 Broncos. Trap 60, trap 60. Ready.
Throwing is Ward. And it's a touchdown. They have gotten to within one, and a two-point conversion can give them the lead here in the final minute.
Mike, I know everyone has their opinions about whether to kick it or go for two, but my honest opinion is I don't even think there's a decision to be made. I'm keeping my offense on the field. We've practiced all week for our gotta-have-it two-point play. Dial it up. Do not play for overtime. Win this game now in regulation.
Packers will set up for the
Hawk 70, Hawk 70, go.
One last throw here for Ward. That is incomplete. Give them credit, they were going for the win, but it remains a one-point deficit. That scored too little, too late. They need a recovery and a miracle here. Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away.
This is tough. You're trying to give your guys a chance and time it just right, but you have to hit it hard enough. This time, it doesn't go 10 yards. Not going to work out.
Out of the gun, they're going to run, and it's Bigsby. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this fourth quarter. So it's a win for the Cowboys. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. In the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. That is the difference in this one. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. It's a win for the Cowboys as we say so long from Arlington.
Handsome Lagosian, name ring bells on both sides of the ocean. Falsetto finesse, swoon baby girl I wear out of the stretcher. She be like, you a part-timer, I'm an all-timer. You a viral